Greetings, fellow test subjects. Test subject 1337 here for Aperture Gaming. They make it. You choose it. We test it. You play it. And welcome to the January results of Aperture Gaming's co-op review. Yeah, sorry that this one's in a few days into the second month, but last month was a lot. So yeah, the winner of the January poll was decided by one vote. Literally, as in only one vote was cast. So yeah, we're going to be trying to do the February poll. Hopefully we get more results this time. If this trend continues, then we may have to decide whether or not we're going to keep the, keep this going. Anyway, so today's game we're reviewing, this is something I saw last year, and here's what. We here at Channel Pirate Captain Jeff, we had seen a show called Dallas and Robo. It was only one season, and we saw it aired on the Sci-Fi Network. But it's actually a YouTube show that's here. So look up Dallas and Robo, and we saw that show, and it reminded us of that show. So what is this game? Well, I hope you like it because it's cool. They took a concept of a job profession that's here on Earth in the modern days and times, and they put it into outer space in the far-flung future. So let's get into the review, shall we? Series. The name of the game is Star Trucker, and as far as I can tell, it is not a sequel, prequel, or in-between-quel. It is its own unique story and individual property. Team. This game was developed by Monster & Monster and published by Raw Fury. Plot. The game takes place in space, in the future, and you are a brand new space trucker. After how you burst onto the scene, you are given your CB handle, and your job is basically hauling cargo from one part of the galaxy to the other. Along the way, you have to deal with you have to deal with transporting stuff around the galaxy, whether it be on or off the books, interacting with your fellow space truckers, and making sure you avoid the various dangers that the road, the off-road, and, well, this all being space-related, has to offer. Gameplay controls. The game is divided into... The game is actually multiple things. So, while you're driving... So it's driving, it's navigating through space, so you have more than just left, right, forward, and backwards. There's shopping to make sure you have the supplies to keep your truck up and operational, like batteries, oxygen, etc. There's truck maintenance of your truck if there's any damage. You can do some cosmetic stuff. Then here's what you get: a job board, and you take a contract where it says this trailer consisting of this many items, it has to be delivered in pristine condition to this location by this date and time. So it's resource management and time management, and you sometimes have to get out of the truck in your spacesuit, and you have to go outside to do some repairs. And you have to navigate. There's maps where you can either just go a long way around, or you can pay an extra fee for the direct express route. So it's about balancing your funds, time, and materials, all making sure you get everything delivered on time. Graphics. The graphics for this game look really good. Most of the game involves looking out at the skybox, and it is a beautiful skybox, but they really did put in the effort on making sure the truck looks like a spaceship on the inside also. The equipment that you're working with, and the trailers, so even the debris that's flying around in some spots, so everything has a really good sci-fi look and feel to it. Audio. The audio for the game is pretty good. We get a good, interesting voice cast, get a good group of different characters. Also, there's a radio where it plays the station is on. It plays blues, country, and rock. And the radio has two functions. There's the station that you can have on for if you're doing live streaming, and then there's other stations where you can listen to other music. Also, there's the sound effects of the engines, the trucker air horn. There's stuff flying around through space. So yeah, there's a good variety of future sound effects along with current sound effects, so everything does sound really good. Multiplayer. No, there is no multiplayer. DLC. Yes, there is DLC. There's one free DLC, and then there's a couple of paid ones, including stuff that's cosmetic, and there's even the soundtrack for the game. So we have a good variety of packs of DLC for this game. Issues. Now, when I was first doing the game, there was no technical glitches or bugs or issues. Everything looks and feels and plays really good. But, like, the game, it throws a lot of stuff at you out of the opening gate. Fortunately, there's a manual. I suggest you take a few moments to read through it real quick. It helps explain a few things. But seeing how the game has been out for a while, you can also look up some stuff online. Which is good because there's some things it doesn't tell you. Like it says, oh sure, you can go to this location. There's a hub here, but it doesn't explain that hub features the repair stuff. Like there's a repair area, there's a shopping area, and there's a customization area, and upgrades. So there's different areas. You have to look at the map to see where those are. And one thing that got me was, I went to one location because I thought, oh, this is where I could get repairs. And I thought I was locked out from that area when I saw a padlock sign. Some areas are locked off until later on. It's like, are you kidding me? So yeah, you just have to pay attention, you have to read everything, and interact with the stations, because if you don't, you could get a game over, and your progress would be lost. And, well, not your progress, but a lot of money. So while there's no technical issues, the game is a little bit of a challenge. They have 5 different modes: easy, medium, hard, expert, and holy cow. So, nothing game breaking, but make sure you read all the stuff and try to have a couple of save files on hand just in case.
Buy, rent, or pass.
When I saw this game advertised, the first thing that came to my mind was the YouTube series Dallas and Robo, which I then saw on the Sci-Fi Network. It really caught my attention, and I thought it was interesting, so I gave it a shot, and I'm glad I did. I give Star Trucker is a definitive buy. It's definitely worth your time. It's a fun and interesting title, interesting new take on the trucker genre.
Overall score.
Yeah, so the interesting thing is how in my entire life, up until this game, I've only played 2 other trucking titles. One when I was a kid, where the technology was fairly new and young, and then many years ago when I was doing some kind of racing 18-wheeler game in a video game arcade. So yeah, my trucking experience in gaming has been very limited. But I like the sci-fi aspect, and it's interesting trying to make sure you keep track of location, schedule, cargo, item management, inventory management, and resources. So I liked it. It's a little steep it's a bit of a learning curve in some spots, and like I said, it throws a whole bunch at you, and you're trying to figure out new things, like starports, warp gates, trying to make sure where the road is, where the open road is. It's a lot to take in, but it's a really fun game, and I enjoyed it. So we here at Aperture Gaming are proud to give, for the first co-op review, Star Trucker a solid 9 out of 10. Well, that's it for the first episode of Aperture Gaming's co-op review. I thank you for watching. I look forward to hopefully the next time when we do this, it'll be on time, and we'll have a few more votes deciding which game will happen. Until next time, this has been Test Subject 1337 for Aperture Gaming saying thank you for watching, game on, and have a nice day.